How's it going, guys? The Voyant here today, and today we are going to be doing a Flashback Zlatan Ibrahimovic player review. Before I get into this video, I want to say thank you so much for the support on the channel and on the last video. It really means a lot to me, hitting such a good amount of subscribers and views in such a short amount of time. Hopefully we can build on that in the next few days. Now, to put you into perspective, I'm going to have a Prime Rivaldo player review coming out on Saturday or at the weekend, and a Foot Champions and Foot Rivals rewards video coming out Thursday or Friday. Now, getting into this video, this SBC should cost you around the 200k mark. As you see there, the team I used before going to anything else. But this SBC should cost you around the 200,000 coin mark. It cost me about 80k due to untradables, and I'm sure it could cost you the same if you just went through your club. This card is absolutely fantastic. It's really good. It has everything about it that you could possibly want. Now, this shows in this gameplay. Before you all moan at me and say this is Squad Battles gameplay, you're shit. I actually played 5 games of Foot Champs with this card, and the gameplay actually corrupted. I know it's a fucking piss take, but it actually corrupted, and I think it's due to the fact that I use gameplay DVR on my Xbox, which allows me to get the gameplay, record it. It makes it 10 times easier, and it saves a lot of money for me. But for some reason it just did that, so I thought, what a better way to just head into like a Squad Battles game and just score some goals really with him. He also helped get an assist here, this lovely through ball over the top to Joseph Martinez, who's also a beast. If you guys want to see a player review, might do that on him, not too sure yet. His link up play with Ibra was absolutely fantastic and definitely caused my opponents a lot of trouble. This team altogether, though, it played really well. One of the stand-up players was Torreira. If you guys have that card in your clubs just sitting there, definitely stick him in your team. He's sort of like a Kante type of player. But overall, this team played really well. And, hopefully I can use it in other future weekend leagues and other videos. On your screen now, you're going to see the pros and cons of this card. So let's get started off. The pros: 99 composure. This is absolutely phenomenal for a striker, as it allows him to stand in front of goal and take his shots really nicely. 99 strength and 99 aggression. Now, in the last video, I actually put aggression as a as a con, and this was due to the fact that with defenders, if you have a really high aggression stat, despite them making good tackles, they'll also really go in for them and have no mercy. And this actually means they'll give away a penalty really easily, which I actually did. However, on a striker, it means they'll go for the ball a lot more. They're willing for it, and I think it's a really good stat. 85 agility. It's a card. It's a stat which I don't think reflects enough on the card. With Zlatan, I think he with his base card, he was always a card that you couldn't really move in and out of defenders before. And this card, without a doubt, you can, but not as much as like your Ben Yedder or your Sterling would, or someone with the same agility stat, in my opinion. But I think that's down to his balance and his clunkiness. I know it's not really a stat, but I sort of get that feel about the player. Moving on, 96 ball control allows him to really control the ball really nicely, especially in those tight spaces. Same with 91 dribbling. It means he can just sort of move in and out without actually having to run anywhere. So I think that's a really good stat. And now, here's one for the old retro FIFA players like myself. Zlatan Ibrahimovic this year actually has 5-star skill moves. Now, if you go back to FIFA 14, where he last had them, his 89 rated card, I think it was 89, it might have been 90, can't remember, was absolutely amazing and was so good with all the skill moves back then. So to have that back in the game, it feels like a really nice piece of nostalgia, which I think is brought along with the card. Now we're moving on to the cons. He's got 71 stamina, and now if you're starting with the card, it's not a good stat. He'll only last really to about the 60th, 70th minute, which isn't really good for your strike. However, if you have another striker with a higher stat next to him, or players around him with a bit of a higher stat, it won't really matter too much, but it's still a really important stat for a striker. 80 jumping, like I said, I was really just picking out cons, really thinking place where to get them, because this card is a really nice card. But 80 jumping is not too much of a major con, simply because the lad is 6'5", and he's got 99 heading accuracy, which means any header he gets onto, he's pretty much going to score. However, 80 jumping, it means he won't be able to get as high as other players would. However, that's sort of balanced out by his height. Medium low work rates, they're okay work rates. They're not the best. However, if you wanted a striker like someone that stays forward most of the time, this probably isn't the card for you unless you sort of do player instructions. However, I do that and I think he's absolutely fantastic. But like I said, just picking at straws, trying to get the most out of this card. 44 balance. This is a really poor start on the card. I mean, his base card's probably got even shitter balance, but with balance, it means that they sort of don't really hold their own that well, despite them having the best strength, which I think is really dodgy when it comes to dribbling and agility and pace. Because when you combine them all together, you can have a really good card if they all equally have great stats, like your Sterling, your Ben Yedder, your Neymar, your Messi, your Bale, But Ibra, he's sort of got the pace, and he's definitely got the agility and dribbling. However, he just doesn't have that balance, meaning he'll probably go down really easily as well. This also ties into the next one. He's clunky, so it just means he's a bit of a big man. He'll probably will take a bit longer to turn and move with the ball as like any other player would. And last but not least, poor links. Like I said, I was really clutching at straws for cons here, and poor links, this is the only one I could sort of think of. So now on to the final review page. Value for coins, 100% yes. With the packs you get and the player you get, it's 100% worth it. And if you have the untradables in your club, all the better. Enjoyment, 10 out of 10 easily. One of the best strikers I've used this year, and I'll probably at one point try and fit him into a squad, because I do love this card. His dribbling, his pace, his shooting, his passing and his physical all makes such a fantastic card, and it really brings back that sense of nostalgia from FIFA 14. Foot champs ready, 100% yes. I normally stop at 14. I'm now at 16. I had 2 wins with this team. I've currently got a couple more games. I might just play the odd one just to get to goal 2 and just stop. Good links. Now, I said there were poor links, however, simply because there aren't many good links. I mean, the only other player that I could think that you possibly want to link is the 85 rated SBC Piatti. However, that's just basically alongside Rooney. So down there we have the Screen Forsberg, the award winner Martinez, that was also used in the team. I can also do a review on him if you would like me to. I'm going to put a poll up in the top. 86 Martinez, and I'll pick out someone else. And the 85 Wayne Rooney, which is absolutely perfect and really good for hybrids like I use. You can probably make a better one than I used any day. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below any other videos or any ideas you want to put forward and I could possibly turn into a video, or any players you would like to see. Like I said, we're going to have that rewards video out Thursday or Friday, and the Prime Rivaldo review Saturday or Sunday, depending on my schedule. There's not going to be any squad battle rewards because I just think they're a bit pointless, to dedicate a whole video to. But anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below. Peace out and goodbye.